What's up, guys? Here coming at you guys with the #1 meta tier list for YCS Anaheim after Y-Win and after Lil. Awesome that Pi might won, but that's never gonna happen again. Let's get straight into this. Shout out to the guy though. That guy's a beast for doing it. This is gonna be non-biased, is what I truly believe. Keep in mind that I have never been more well prepared than any YCS in my life than the one that I just won. This is like thousands of hours. I was literally, you guys saw me when I was on vacation in Spain. I told my girl, Balance came, I'm like, sorry babe, have fun alone. I'm staying in my room playing Dueling Book all day while on the resort. And I did the same thing when I got back every day for 10 hours, 7 days a week. So my knowledge of the format is simply just better than anyone else's in the world, truly. And it's funny that a few years ago I'd say that people would laugh. Nothing has changed. I was the best player 5 years ago too. It just now I have the accolades to prove it. So I'm gonna tell you guys right now what the best tier list is. Before we do, Marshmallow Deck Box! I do love it. This is the cutest deck box I ever had, guys. I love it. I'm not even ashamed. Grown man here with a big ass beard with a little marshmallow pet coming around. My deck box is in here. I'm not ashamed at all. You guys shouldn't be either. Absolutely incredible deck box. Get it now down below before it sells out. And if you want to learn more about Nouvelle Yummy Mitsurugi, which I know is the best deck by a landslide, there's a reason I took it. And the reason I 2-0'd on almost everybody is because it's damn fucking good. It's the best deck by a landslide. With what the format is right now, it does not lose to any of the top decks I'm going to say in this video. So get the masterclass down below to learn how to do it. All right, with that being said, the #1 deck of the format is Nouvelle Yummy Mitsurugi. It's not even close. It's the reason why I chose that Mitsurugi before. Even if I went OX, if I went 0-10, I would still know in my heart of hearts it was the best deck, just because in thousands of matches, it would never lose to pure Yummy. It would never lose to pure Mitsurugi. It would never lose to Shittail. It would never lose to any other mid-range deck. Even Yummy Mitsurugi, it has a good matchup going second. Going second, that deck never loses. Game 1, especially. Even post-side deck, when you have even more breakers in it. And then going first, tell me a deck that, like, aside from the FTK decks, this is the best. It's not like no other deck of those tier decks, those decks I mentioned that you play the most of, puts up a better board than ours. So going first is the best. Going second is the best. It's the best versus hand traps. It's the best going second. It's the best through any interaction. No hand trap destroys it. Droll that gets put in only game 2 and game 3. I think I'm gonna post that video tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna show you how to play around Droll. So you're gonna see, like, there's no like killer of the deck. There's no bad matchup other than Luna Light, but then you side deck to kill that. So it just by far the best deck of the format. And truthfully, I don't think anything else is close. I'm putting that deck at tier 0 right now. It's my honest opinion, and there's a reason I took it. And I told everyone before, 60 cards should not scare you. A whole new game here. I just played a Pokemon tournament. Literally today. It's my first Pokemon tournament I ever played. And I was on the Pokemon side quest, as you guys know. And in Pokemon, everyone plays 60 card decks. And I've mentioned to a buddy, bro, why don't people play like a lot of search cards to make it like a 30, 40 card deck? It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! No one plays over 40. They laughed at me. It's like, oh, what the fuck? But then you can't search all your tools. But then you can't search what happens when you're gonna need to boss your opponent or Iono your opponent, or you're gonna need to search this one-of, or how else are you gonna be able to get TM Evolution? All these one-ofs. Then it hit me. They laughed at me in Pokemon when I said to make it more searchable cards for more consistency. They're like, no, bro. Then I'm telling them, play every consistency card. Play every consistency card. They're like, no, you need your one-ofs. Otherwise, your deck doesn't do jack shit. That's what hit me, bro. Yu-Gi-Oh! 60 card decks is. I took a 60 card deck to 3 tournaments in my life. I topped the YCS in New Jersey with 60 card Pendulum. That's my first time I took a 60 card deck in the tournament. The next time was 5 fucking years later when I won a regional. And the next time I won a YCS. All 3 times that I took a 60 card deck to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament, it was the best deck, in my opinion, and everyone's opinion. That's the best deck of the format, period. Now we're going to go on to the tier 1 decks. And the first one I'm going to put is normal Yummy Mitsurugi. It's a little bit like my version is way more gas, but Yummy Mitsurugi is the next best in my honest opinion. It just it has the best matchup versus Yummy because you got Mirakumo in the deck. It's better than Mitsurugi because it has Yummy on top of the Mitsurugi stuff, and you still have a bunch of non-engine. So it's overall just the best suited deck if you're not taking the Nouvelle version. That's the first one. The next one I'm going to put up is Branded Draco Tail, only because I think a Branded Draco Tail, the branded part of it, makes it so that it's actually never-ending amount of interruptions. Whether you start with Branded or not, if you end on Seal Special Albaz bring a Sanctifier, like you have infinite interruptions, which is something that the deck was missing prior to the branded stuff. That's what I think I would put there personally. Then after that, I'm going to be putting Pure Mitsurugi. You're going to recognize Yummy's not here currently because Yummy Mitsurugi and the Yummy Mitsurugi I'm showing is just better. I'm putting Pure Mitsurugi there, but like a breaker version I think is just best because as I've seen now in all these tournaments, Murakumo, something I've known for fucking 18 months now. Murakumo is a custom card. That card is one of the most broken Yu-Gi-Oh cards ever printed, and it's shaped the entire format. If Murakumo did not exist, Pure Yummy might just be tier 1, right? Like, not tier 1. The best deck. Not just tier 1, but number 1. Murakumo has checked the entire format, and it even checks the shit decks like Shittail. So, because of how good Brick Tsurugi is, because of Murakumo, I gotta put that at tier 1. And then next, I'm gonna put Yummy. I'm putting Yummy, Mitsurugi. I know it's a large tier 1, but all of these are kind of equal power level. Pure Yummy, Pure Mitsurugi, Branded Draco Tail, and I'm gonna put Yummy Mitsurugi as just the only one above those 3. But those 4, this is the format now. Welcome to the format. It's Yummy Mitsurugi, Yummy Mitsurugi, and Draco Tail. This is the format. Then you're gonna have a bunch of other decks that I'm gonna be putting at tier 2 that are gonna take a lot of matches off you and a lot of games off you, but they're gonna have a tough time versus the other shit. Because Yummy and Draco Tail play a fuck ton of hand traps, like 20 plus, I refuse to take the FTK decks. I think Lunalight is, in a grand scheme of things, is fucking dog shit. You cannot take Lunalight to a tournament, but Lunalight will take matches from you because of the tower style cards. You're going to take it to a tournament, brick all the time. You're going to lose to any deck that plays multiple hand traps. And you're going to have a really bad time when you take it to a tournament. It's not remotely close to the top decks above. It's a deck that is only good if no one knows about Liger. If people know Liger's a card, the deck is dog shit. But if people are not respecting Liger, you could put this deck at fucking tier S+++ if no one is thinking of Liger, if that makes sense. But because anyone with the fucking pulse that enters a tournament knows Liger's a card, they will be well prepared, and your deck is dog shit. I'm not even going to put Lunalight. I'm going to put Lunalight at the very back end of tier 2, but only because for the people, like, you will steal some games sometimes if people don't know. Next, I'm going to put, that's the K9 Mjolnir decks. I'm putting as well at tier 2, because the K9 Mjolnir decks will steal games as well, but again, you're going to steal a lot of games, but you're going to have a bad time against a deck that play infinite hand traps. You're just gonna have a bad time against it. On top of that, if you're not able to pull off the Mjolnir combo, you're gonna also die to the decks that don't play hand traps, and it's very bricky as well. But I think, but it's still better than pure K9 because at least you have some shit. I think Crystron K9 is the best way to do it, so that'll be tier 2, better than that. Next, I'm putting Soulful Cord K9. Soulful Cord K9 is a deck I really almost took to the event. It's the best Mjolnir deck for sure, but Soulful Core K9 after Crystron K9. Then I'm going to put Pure Draco Tail. It's so dog shit without branded, I think. But I'm going to put, whatever. All Draco Tail. Draco Tail is probably really good as well, probably near the branded. Like some combo Draco Tail. I'm going to say brandeds like that. And then, that's it. Any other decks we'll put there?
Otro deck, no?
Maybe Pure Sky Striker as a medical.
Yes.
Pure Sky Striker could be decent. I could put that at low end tier 2 as well. With a bunch of breakers and engage. Engage is engage, but if you're going to play Pure Sky Striker, just play my deck.
Yeah.
You're resolving engage in Hayate, Shark Head. You can put in more strikers. The engage cards were the best cards, guys. I love them. We'll put that too. I don't think anything else, right?
Yeah.
There's a few other decent decks I'm gonna put tier 3. But guys, if you're not playing one of the decks I mentioned, these are all the newer decks. You're probably gonna have a bad time. Maybe Malice might steal some games. Maybe some Ryzel version, but if you're not playing these type of decks, just play the top decks. They're just simply better. And Yummy, and if you're a noob, play Yummy. It's so easy and almost brain dead to play. If you're new to the game, play Yummy. If you're really good at the game, play Yummy Mitsugi Nubel, Sky Striker, Skull Souls. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and get the master cards down below, get the beautiful deck box. Shout out again to Carlancho's store and all of Peru for making me the honorary Peruvian. I absolutely love this country. I literally didn't eat, I canceled my flight, and maybe I don't even go to Anaheim. Maybe I just live here. Thanks guys, see you guys in the next video. Peace.